name is Panula, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Texas at Arlington, and this is my leadership book review on How Full Is Your Bucket by Tom Rath and Donald O. Clifton. You've all been given a handout so you can follow along and take notes. Both of these authors are well qualified to write this book. Tom Rath has researched human behavior in areas such as health, business, and economics. He publicly speaks on a variety of topics like well-being and organizational leadership. He has written several international bestsellers, including How Full Is Your Bucket and Strengths-Based Leadership. He is a senior scientist for the Gallup organization and has earned degrees from the University of Michigan and Pennsylvania. Mr. Rath also works as a global leadership consultant. Donald O. Clifton's life work was researching what is right with people instead of what is wrong with them. He earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics and a doctorate in educational psychology. He started a small business in his basement called Selection Research Incorporated and developed techniques to grow his business into a human resource consulting company. In 1988, Dr. Clifton acquired the Gallup organization and became the board's chair until 1999. He was an accomplished researcher, psychologist, and author. In 2002, the American Psychological Association named Dr. Clifton the father of strengths-based psychology to honor his contributions. He was also the founder of the Clifton Strengths School, which helps students identify and sharpen their strengths to be the best they can be. He was an educator, leader, mentor, and role model, especially for his grandson, Tom Rath. He created a simplistic theory called the dipper and the bucket theory. The dipper and the bucket theory is based on an idea we all have an invisible bucket, which is either filled or emptied by our interactions with others. We also have an invisible dipper in which we use to fill or empty our buckets and the buckets of others. When we use a dipper to fill other people's buckets, we also fill our own. Consequently, when we use it to empty other people's buckets, we also take from our own. Full buckets make us feel great, happy, strong, and positive. Empty buckets make us feel awful, sad, weak, and negative. Filling and dipping buckets is a choice. The choice can have a positive or negative impact on our relationships, our health, our productivity, and our happiness. Making the right choice is important. The purpose of this book was to provide readers with positive strategies they could use at home or at work. It encourages readers to recognize and focus on what is right with people. It also helps motivate readers to fill other people's buckets, to help fill our own. The book also describes how applying the theory in every interaction can have positive results for everyone involved. The book targets everyone, to include managers, leaders, teachers, and anyone who wants to improve their interactions with others. The strengths of the book include it is easy to read and understand. It offers personal stories as examples of how interactions can fill or empty our buckets. It is research-based. It offers specific strategies to improve interactions with others and help make every interaction count. Also, at the end of the book, there is an unexpected gift. There is a free code to use online to complete a self-assessment. Also, the theory is easy to apply in your daily interactions. Weaknesses of the book include it is not leadership specific, there are no self-assessment tools in the book, they're all online, and there are also limited strategies on how to emphasize your strengths and the strengths of others. The author's objectives were fully met in this book. Dr. Clifton passed away before this book was published in 2003. His grandson, Tom Rath, continues his life's work. Mr. Rath continues to write international bestsellers on leadership, well-being, and employee engagement. Mr. Rath also continues research in these areas. Since the book is not leadership specific, I cannot recommend it as a sole leadership resource. Anyone can use these strategies described in the book to see improvements. I also recommend using the self-assessment tools online to give you a starting point so you can monitor your progress as you apply these strategies. Make every interaction count and recognize people individually. The book and the strategies can be used in both your home and work lives. Here's a list of my references. This ends my presentation. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions? And let's fill some buckets.